Hello, my dears. You've asked me about Rebirth of the Goddess course, so I want to explain you briefly what it's about. And to be like really brief, I will only say that today's women lifestyle is almost completely wrong. And I can say this from my own experience. I've passed through these, emancipated thing, and now I shifted to just a happy woman, which is much better. I never want to go back to that, strong, independent woman. Never again. So it's my own experience. This is why I feel confident, and I feel that I have the right to share and to teach that I'm sharing. More than this, I've heard hundreds of stories of women for the past, I don't know, maybe 6 or more years, and it all shows the same, that the knowledge I share is the true, and is efficient, and brings women to happiness, because every woman, she thinks, they could be all losers, but my story is different. I am special. Well, no, all the stories are similar, and only times show this. The soul is born in the body of a woman today, but the woman is basically living a life of a man. And if you will be sincere enough with yourself, you will realize that. There are little women outside in the streets, and this is the cause why there are little men outside in the street, because this is why women keep on complaining, oh, I'm so good, I am the princess, and where are the prince on the white horse? We don't have any normal men left. Well, it's true, but to tell you the truth, we don't have any normal women left as well. And I want to tell you good news. We have what we deserve. The more feminine you will be, the better man you will get. For every single real woman, there is a real man. For every single fake woman, there is a fake man. So for every single independent woman, there is an irresponsible man, and they will find themselves always. Okay? So basically, this is a good news, because this is your choice who I want to be and whom I want to attract. So basically, the girl is born, and from the very beginning, she is being educated in a masculine style. The nursery, the school, the university, the job, everything. This is masculine behavior. This is masculine models. These are not for girls, and we like them, and we are good in them, because women are they have amazing abilities. We are responsible. We are cute. We are sincere. We are reliable. We know you. We make the effort. We are ready to be dedicated to someone. So we are perfect workers. It's very easy for us to build a career. It's a piece of cake, but it doesn't bring us happiness. And whoever will say it brings, it doesn't. Just the unique women who find their predestination, who do what they want, but it's not about building a career. They are just making their out of their lifestyle their predestination, and they are unique, and they are few. So uh, but in the begin, and plus, especially for the Arab countries, for so many years, people, I mean, recently, people are being told that the Muslim woman has been deprived of her rights, and blah blah blah, with all these things. So they've been proud to allow the women to work, to study, to this, but it didn't bring happiness much more. No, not at all. So basically, the Arab women, they are very proud that I have an education, I have a job, I build a career. So they are even more dedicated, and everybody supports this. But at the end of the day, the happiness is still not there, because at the end of the day, a normal woman, she wants a beautiful family. She wants a husband who will love her the way she wants. She wants to be a mother, a normal woman, or will always desire to be a mom. And this is why basically we go to the cinema. Why we go to the cinema? Because we want to see how he holds her hand, how he looks at her, how he saves her. Why? Because we don't have this in our life. So why not to leave the movies to the movies and want not to build our life that way, to become feminine? So the woman, they choose to be independent because this is what they say it's right. This is why they are told that if you are not, then you will not find a good husband. If you will not. So basically, instead of making that little girl believe that she is divine, we are born perfect. We women are born already perfect. We have just to preserve this. So the woman works, she's very successful. At a certain point, she just says, I'm so happy. But then she has difficulties with meeting her man. She has difficulties with getting married. She has difficulties later to really make the man understand what she needs. So basically she's suffering and she's getting more and more into the career, but because at least she needs at least one place where people will say that she is good, because at her home nobody tells her, nobody prizes her. So she will gladly go to the office, because at the office will say, oof, you are so nice, you are so bravo. So she escapes, because being at home, it's much more difficult than building a career. Building a career for a woman is a piece of cake. It doesn't bring her honor. It's nothing. Just women go to have the work. Why? They say to a job, they say, why? Of course, I want to have my money. Why I have to ask from my husband? Like, if I need anything, I need to ask from my husband. Why they say like this? Because they have witnessed when they were small how much her mother must, be humiliated to ask, just $1 for a lipstick from her husband. Why? Because the behavior, the relationships were wrong. So why to follow the wrong things and not to build the right relations in your life? If you will tell me, Rada, what you will enjoy more, flowers that you bought yourself or the flowers you've been offered? Like, take a guess. Of course, the flowers you've been offered. And this relates to everything in our life. When we get a house as a present, a car as a present from our husband, because everything what a husband has belongs to us, in fact. And we discuss this energetic relation in our course, why the woman influences the good luck, the fortune of the man, because it's basically all about us. We are the engine. This is why, my dears, we are inspired when we are young, because our career is growing, but at the end of the day, when we see that basically the things are not that the way we thought they would be, we've dreamed, and I'm already like 55 and I didn't feel the joy of life. You start to find excuses. You start to hide yourself in educating your grandchildren. You start escaping maybe into the office. You start escaping someone in the alcohol, someone is escaping, and blaming. But anyway, at the end of the day, the woman gets sick. Suddenly she has, I don't know, a cancer in the breast, the womb cancer. Why? Because she had a wrong state of mind. She had a wrong attitude. She didn't complete her feminine functions, which is very nice. So, my dears, look at all women. If you are very young, then look at the women from your families, your friends, your ambience, and look, do you want to be like them? If you want to be like them, then just ask them what they do, and you will become as they are. If you want something else, then you have to do something else. This is why I came with this course. I didn't meant to tell you the truth, but because my friends, the friends of my friends, were coming to me and asking me same questions, and every time, like, if per week I don't know, I speak with several women and they keep on asking me same things, and I say, okay, stop. I will just make these questions on the topics and we will discuss them. Then with time this course took birth. This is why during 9 months, once per month, we meet for a couple of hours and we discuss different main aspects in the life of a woman, the way the story tells us and the way they should be, and we see the changes. Why only once per month? Because there is home tasks, because we have to really observe, we have to analyze, we have not just to listen, we have to apply this, and sometimes even 1 month is little time. This is why just once per month, we always keep in touch, but we meet once per month, and we step by step we change our mind, we change our life. This is, we have amazing results. We have great examples when women find themselves, when they find their best man, when they feel finally confident in the relation, when they finally start understanding why it was wrong before and why now I'm more like I know how to deal with my husband, or with my fiance, or whatever, with my brother, father, because all of them are men. I finally know that the way I was feeling inside was the right way, and what they are telling me, basically they are telling this out of fear. So I suggest that we start living our life out of, you know, out of love, out of abundance, not out of fear to escape certain mistakes that our, I don't know, who neighbors made. So you see, I couldn't make it brief. This is why it's a life-changing course. I really recommend, and really it's economically it's very accessible. Nothing I mean, nothing changed according to the Lebanese situation. I haven't adjusted it to the rate of the dollar, so it's really accessible. It's only 60,000 per month per course. And if anyone even heck has issues, please let me know, and I never say no to anyone. Let's create a beautiful women community, because look, nowadays women do not have friends, I mean girlfriends, women. Why? Because it's all about competition. It's very ugly situation. It's all about competition. Plus we don't have time. Why? Because we work. Like, are you happy to go to your job and to think that you have to work, because if you don't work you will starve, and your husband cannot not pay the all this osset siyara, osset bait. He cannot pay alone. He can do everything alone. Believe me. Just you have to play your role, and he will play your role. If you think your husband is irresponsible, it's your project. If you think that your husband is a hero, it's also your project. So let's create heroes. Let's be inspiring examples for all the young community around us, because this is why nowadays the girls, they don't want to get married, they don't want to have children. Why? The reason is one: they do not have inspiring relations. When such girls who say I will never have kids, I am afraid of having kids because it's something really bad. When they see me, like many, there were many girls who said, I, for the first time in my life, when I saw you with your kids, first time I felt that I might have want to have kids. Why? Because my relation with my kids, it's very nice. I'm a real mother, they are real children, and this is inspiring. So let's be inspiring mothers, women, sisters, friends, whatever we want. Let's create a community of happy women. Period. I love you all, and please, whoever is interested, please inbox me. Let's start it as soon as possible. I'm really eager, and I love what I'm doing, and it's only thanks to women like you. From Vrindavan, I send you happiness, feminine, unique, the sweetest happiness.